Hello again. Every time I look at a river, I wonder if there's a way that I can extract electricity from it. So during the latest lockdown, I've made this little device based on this picture I found online. Because we're in lockdown, all the hardware stores are shut, so it's kind of like a real life survival. So I can only use what I've got. I had this about 2 foot section of PVC pipe, so I've just cut that into 3, and I'm trying different ways of what the most efficient way to make it spin in the water is. The noisiest generator. I had this idea to use an old drill as a generator. Picked it up for about $5 at a second-hand shop. There was heaps of them there. It puts out maybe 4 volts DC at that speed, and it's already got a gearbox connected to it. Plus it's very easy to attach to a rotating shaft. Right, I've made a fancy bearing. Now it can spin with no resistance. See if I don't fall in. Oh, much better. Oh, it just wants a little bit in there. That's the best one. About 45-degree angle. Cool. Go home and modify this. I was doing it before the camera was on. So it's 45 towards the stream and 45 in, whatever the hell that is. I'm out of zip ties, but thank God I found some at the supermarket. Woohoo, the show can go on. So I've given my test one an angle, that 45-degree angle. Cut it off here, this is what it looks like. And holy shit, it's just turned into a propeller. That kind of surprised me, but I suppose it makes sense really. It's the most efficient design. Since the propeller is the best idea, I'm not going to be able to get very big with these PVC pipe pieces. So I'm going to make a big propeller. I've cut a circle out of this chimney pipe section. Since we're in lockdown, I can't use this as my last grinding wheel, and I don't know how long we're going to be in lockdown, so I can't buy any more. I've got a few hacksaw blades, wood blades, so I've just been using the shit out of that on metal. It's a bit sad, but it's all I can do. I'm gonna make a propeller out of this. This rod with the thread on the inside with a nut on the end has worked out amazingly well for attaching all sorts of different things. Just put another, what do you call it, like a bolt in this end. Cut the end off and that goes in the drill chuck. I've welded that into place. And now this will sit in the river and turn the drill. It's pretty wonky though. Just cut the blades out of it. I've got this microwave fan blade and I pretty much want to just make a bigger version of that. It's all cut. Time to bend it. Here's what I've got now. It actually looks pretty bloody deadly. These edges are so sharp. So I formed the curve on the PVC pipe there, and I reckon they could take someone's head off, but it might actually work to turn the drill motor. I'll have to give it a go. Oh, not bad. Can't even get it in. Oh shit, that works so well.
Is it better, even better under the water?
Yeah, it goes like mad. Here we go, test one. Whoa. It's probably going to come off. Oh, look at that. It actually likes that angle, which is good. Let's try it this way. Nothing like that. Okay. Trying to bend the blades and try it again. Doesn't want to bend. Good enough.
Although it spins the drill pretty well, I'm not sure how it would do with an electrical load connected to it, like a light bulb. We'll slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, not bad. Yesterday I had to start spinning it by hand. Now with this blade it just spins by itself.
I'm also not sure how to mount this so that I don't have to hold on to it.
My next plan is to chop these up. Cut them down a little bit. I've used this tape to give a straight line and then reorientate them in a staggered design. I've had to weld these little tabs on. Ugly welding. Don't pay too much attention because I just got this a couple weeks ago. And now I've welded the frickin' pliers onto there. Fuck. Here's version 5. Looks a bit like an impeller now. I've got this geared motor that's set up as a little hand crank generator. And my idea is to take the handle off and make something that will fit this slot. So I've been hand grinding away at the end of this bolt to try and make it a perfect fit. And then this motor and gear set can just slot on the end and produce power.
I've been busy putting this metal frame together and designing my own bearings and flotation device because, again, every shop except the supermarket is closed, so this is what I've got so far. The plan is to tie a string to this, and that way you can maneuver it anywhere in the river into the best, strongest current. It needs a bit more tweaking at the moment. I'm only getting peaks of 1.7 volts at best and at 0.2 of an amp. So that's about quarter of a watt to half a watt. Not even enough to run my phone charger, a wireless phone charger, when there's no phone on it.
Oh yeah, 1.2, man, that shit.
Come on.
Okay, let's try this with the light bulb. I don't think it'll go because we're getting about 1.5 volts. I think you need about 1.8 for this, but I'll just simulate a higher water speed. There we go, a little bit of light.
So there's some potential here. We can see the light's just barely glowing when I put some more force on it.
I'll have to come back another day with some rope and try and get it out in the middle of the flow over here.
Well, thanks for watching. I'll keep working away on this. Only got 3 days left to lockdown, but it's given me a good head start. I can play with the different types of propellers, different gearing, different motors, maybe putting a motor on each end. I'll do an update video soon. Thanks, see ya.